Eagles fly. Let's beat the squad. Big Pat Shell and Dante the Dark Child. Drop the stats on them. Drop the facts on them. Spur King, baby. Let's get it on.
Yo. Oops. Yo, fam, what's up? It's your man, Dante the Dark Knight. Hold on, nigga, my man right there. Gotta bring him on. Okay, there you go. All right, that's my man. I'm your man, Dante the Dark Knight. Welcome. Our Philadelphia Eagles made it a lot scarier than it needed to be, but we did come away with the win, so I guess that's the most important thing, right? But we can ill afford to keep winning games like this, man. I mean, first of all, number one, my heart is probably not going to take it. I'm not going to be able to make it to the end of the year if we continue to win games like this. We've got to. We can't do this. We cannot continue to do this, and this is not the game that did it, but at some point, this coaching staff is going to cost us a huge game. And then that's just it. They're just going to cost us a big game. And they almost did it here. And what do I mean? I'll give you the last one that really got on my nerves, right? We have 1 minute and 17 seconds to go. They have 3 timeouts. All we need to do is get a first down. And instead of this team playing to win, this offensive coordinator played to not lose. And because of that, we found ourselves almost losing because we had to give the ball back. If they would have played, they played too timid on our last possession. That was too damn timid. They didn't even try the first down. They didn't try to get a first down. They didn't play to win. They played not to lose. And it's just about a grace of God that we didn't lose. Come on, man. This is crazy.
I have a lot of words that have matriculated out of my vocabulary. My feelings are extremely exhausted. Eli Ricks got his welcome to the NFL moment this week. Our defensive coordinator he has to understand that you can't put safety type material, who I like Sidney Brown, but he's a safety, on their number one player. They didn't realize that until the one drive before their Dallas last drive, right? When they start putting Slay on exclusively on CD. We need a nickel. We don't have that proper nickel. Our safeties and our linebackers aren't mashing because that middle of the field, that deep over route is something that was killing us the whole game. This guy threw for 300 and some odd yards for over routes. This tight end going up the seam, over routes. You know what, though? I'm going to play a damn song. I don't care.
Score a touchdown, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high, and watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles fly. to victory.
Yo, yeah. The bottom line, yeah, all right, we got the win, man, and I gotta remember it is the Cowboys, so I'm going to be happy. But damn it, God damn it, I'm just going to be happy. All right, let's.
Are we not happy?
I am happy, but why, Slay? Why?
It sounds like that we didn't start this happy.
No.
I don't see anybody in the comments happy.
No, because we
just beat the Cowboys.
I just put my heart back in my body.
The Cowboys have a better record in this whole series and this whole rivalry, and we finally got another one on them, and nobody's happy.
Michelle, I'm just putting my heart.
Michelle, because it's a pattern. This coaching staff is going to cost us a goddamn game if they don't get better.
We keep saying that, but what's our record?
8-1. 8-1.
What's our record?
8-1. That's only because we got good players.
Who has the best record in the league?
All right, you brought us back around.
Who's the best in the NFC? Who's the best in the NFC East?
You're right.
You're right. You brought us back around. Philadelphia Eagles.
I just want to know.
Oh man.
We already knew where the soft spots were on our defense. I don't know why we keep acting shocked each week. Come on.
Yeah. You know what? With all
we're winning despite our damn coordinators. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh,
we are winning despite them.
Yeah, the last series, I was not happy with how they played the offense on the last series. There was we held the ball longer, and we could have played like we were actually trying to score. But
exactly, like
here nor there.
Oh my God, they played not to lose instead of playing to win. Like I was like, what the hell is this? Like
tomatoes, Dante.
Come on, all right. So we gonna celebrate anyway. You're right, because it's over the cow turd. So we have bragging rights for the next few weeks. So let's do this. All right, you were watching Eagles. You're watching Eagles Talk, the #1 Eagles coverage show on Facebook that's by Eagles fans, for Eagles fans, and our Philadelphia Eagles just took down the cow turds. I don't care how harrowing it was. Nichelle is right. It's a win. It's a win. It's a win. And we're now 8-1, the best in the league. We can now go into our bye and rest assured that the Cowboys cannot tie or take away our division lead or even threaten us in our conference lead. So that's a great thing. And plus, we can talk much shit to the Cowboys fans all for 2 weeks now. All right, for even more than that, actually. So here we go. To our Philadelphia Eagles. Pat is doing the Irish whiskey. Michelle's probably done all hers. Oh, no, he's doing the Bird Gang bourbon.
Doing the Bird Gang.
Mi Campo tequila.
All right, she's doing the tequila, and I'm doing the apple juice. So here we go. Let me know what you're doing out here. We're going to celebrate our Philadelphia Eagles. We'll get on them later. All right. So here we go. Down the hatch. 3, 2, 1. Oh, Ted said I drunk 3 sidecar drinks in the fourth quarter alone. All right. Kathy says he's doing the Don Julio. Yeah, we need Roby to come back after this bye. Yeah, we definitely need Roby. Yeah, and we saw a late sighting of Sidney Brown on CeeDee Lamb in the fourth quarter on that last drive. I was like, what the hell?
So Dark Knight, he was on him the majority of the game. Him and Eli Ricks were our nickel corners. They were our combined nickel corners the entire game. And every time I saw it, they playing with outside leverage when they are inside of the slot. And that's where that deep over route was wide open for CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb had over 150 yards receiving. He did have a fumble, and again, that was a fumble. That's really a fumble was covered by Blankenship. But
oh my man,
this comment right here.
I hope you don't get fired, man. Don't get fired.
You got to see this comment by Stacy. Hold up, where it go? You got to see this comment by Stacy. You said, "Good teams learn how to win messy games." At 8-1, this is messy game, this heated game, this cheap shot game. Because if you look at Dexter, DeMarcus Lawrence hitting Jalen Hurts low, He bear walked up to him and hit him in his knee. That should have been a penalty, first and foremost. Then that freaking defensive back
That was
taking
shady.
Dallas got his arm and almost trying to
you
break
saw how
it.
he twisted his arm back like that
Yeah,
when
yeah,
he was
yeah.
taking him to the ground. He was trying to break his arm.
So this
Oh
is
yeah,
needed.
that was
Man.
shady.
This is needed.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's
This
what it
needed.
is in the in this rivalry. You know, that's
Okay,
what it is.
Richie. Prayers up.
What you
That's
say,
right.
my
Stay
people?
prayed up, Richie. Stay prayed up. We need
Oh,
that.
Richie, you ain't see Richie comment. You don't be in the chat room. Richie said, "Low key, I'll be paying attention because Nichelle is nice."
Oh yeah.
He said,
So I started
low
the show
key, I'll be
Thursday.
paying attention because Nichelle is nice.
I started the show Thursday. He said, "Oh, when is Chanel? She's not here. All right, I gotta go."
All right,
looking
yeah,
guy.
Eli Ricks, he's a rookie, and he got baptized today. He did. He learned today, and thank God it was in a win and not in a loss. But yeah,
Yeah.
he learned some things today, and
Yeah.
hopefully he'll take those lessons and grow from it. I do like Richie's. I still do like Richie's.
I want to
I
hear
still
what
do
Seth
like.
has to say about Eli Ricks because he was high on him.
I mean, not
you
Richie. I'm
know.
sorry, Ricks. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Ricks.
I want to hear his assessment of him now.
It's
Shows that
a
he's still
rookie.
young. He got a lot to learn.
You got a lot to learn about leverage, about watching how players move. Like literally,
Mhm.
I mean, if I'm in a slot, listen, you're on playing slot corner is one of the most difficult positions to play in the league. Period. All right. Outside corner, you got boundaries. You can use the sideline as a boundary. So therefore, you have help inside and outside. When you're in the middle of the field playing that nickel, you have no help, and you have to rely on your linebackers and your safeties, and you got to rely on your technique. You can't be too grabby. You can't do the stuff that you were doing being called for. You have to be smart in these difficult situations. And when you're playing against elite receiver, yes, CD Lamb is an elite receiver. You have to bail out. You got to give him a couple yards. You got to, because you're not going to. If you never played that position before, you're not going to be successful. And today was a big showing
Facts.
of how we should. Literally, it should have been a diamond. I call it a diamond. It's your linebacker, your outside linebacker, your nickel, and your safety. They create a diamond when it comes to that nickel situation, and they are key of communicating of what's coming in that middle. If that's not happening, then you have these games. I don't think that was happening today.
Man, I don't think any communications is happening between this game. I mean, from game to game, because are they not talking when they get back to the facility? Like, yo, coach, can we go over this play where they keep catching the ball in the middle of the field? Can we do something? Can we go over that? Like, where's the communication on that? Can we go over the play where they keep, coach, I don't think we got it. Can we go over this play again? Because they keep catching the ball in the same spot every game. Like, I'm tired of seeing it.
Well, to be honest with you, we keep saying the talent is carrying the coordinators, but I don't think the secondary talent is there as a unit right now.
Yeah, it's not there as a unit, but you know what? You
Just saying.
when you play together for a long period of time, even though you're not as quick twitch as you used to be, the communication is the key thing to be successful. When you don't have that communication, what I'm seeing back there, people are scrambling to get back to spots to try to make plays, and they're not making those plays because there's no communication. Listen, when I could close my eyes as a corner and open them and see the receiver in front of me, I could look at my safety and I could just give him a hand signal. We worked together on this for years, for not years, for the whole off season, for the whole training camp. That becomes second nature. But this is the first game where this same secondary has played together in a consecutive game set. So it's going to take some time for the secondary to get good, but there's no communication going on with these guys. And Bradbury, man, I think he's cooked. I'm sorry. I think he's cooked.
Oh, somebody said that too. Bradbury's a liability, cost us Super Bowl. Now he almost cost us the Dallas game. Now, so you don't think it's any of the scheming? Because I still see some passive.
I think it's a combo.
But the
Yeah, I see
players have
some
to play the
passive play
game.
calling too.
The
Yeah.
players have to play the game. Listen, Desai called a press man coverage pretty much majority of this game, which I love. About 80% of this game was press man coverage.
Yep. Yep.
And I could get jiggy with that, right? Players gotta play and make plays. You have to make plays. It's not always the scheme when you cannot make a play, when you become too grabby, when you're
Well,
not
all right.
doing what
In
you're
the
supposed to
same,
do in a position.
so that's nice, right? In the press coverage, we want to see that. But you want to see Sidney Brown press coverage or CD Lamb. You know what I'm
Well,
saying? Like we saw Sidney Brown sticking CD Lamb in the slot press coverage. That's not what we want to see. Yeah, I want to
no,
see press coverage, but I want you to be smart with it.
I
no,
said that
no.
earlier. I told y'all that was coming.
But the
That
thing
was
about it, even though you
not
told
good.
me you still got that communication on the back end. When you have a press, your communication with your safeties on the back end is paramount. And like I said, they don't have that communication because they were put in positions to trail and have inside route. That last play to when before they got the ball back and they threw it up to and Bradbury made a play on the ball, whatever, right? The communication on the other side with Slay and Reed Blankenship was inside out. Slay stayed outside. Blankenship stayed inside. That's communication. So therefore, as the ball is thrown, not only if it's thrown out outside, Slay can make the play, or if it throws inside, Blankenship can make the play. That's communication. That's how you stop those any mini BS plays. If you don't have that communication on the back end, you're going to get thrown. People going to throw 400 yards on you with 4 touchdowns every single game. We got to be better coming off the bye. We got to be better. I'm happy for the win, but we got to be better. Sheesh.
All right. Well, the good thing is we're 8-1. So
You got these people hyped. They want to fire coaches and stuff.
We
We're
can't.
the best
We're
in
8
the
and 1.
league.
We're 8 and 1.
We're
We
not
can't fire
firing.
nobody.
yeah, we're not firing
Come on,
nobody at
stop being
8-1.
hyperbolic. We know we have stuff to clean up, but come on.
It's
Let's
not.
be
It's
real.
not pretty. But
Let's
we
be
8 and 1.
real. We 8 and
Yeah,
1.
and for
We
real,
still
yeah,
number
we got to
one.
be grateful. We got to be grateful in this thing, like for real, like.
Come
Dude,
on,
like
y'all.
I mean,
Y'all
for
doing
real,
the
I
most.
know. But
Doing
this
the
is what we do as Eagles fans. But we do have to be grateful. I mean, nobody. I don't think any Super Bowl losing team has done what we're doing right now. Like
Period.
nobody's done. Like we lost the Super Bowl, and not only are we 8-1, nobody's even expect. I mean, the pattern is they don't even come back like that the next year. You know what I'm saying?
And they
Like,
don't even respect us at 8-1. Our own fans don't even respect us at 8-1.
right.
You don't,
This is
because you know what? It don't feel like an 8 and 1 team.
It's not about F your feelings.
I know.
yeah.
About
I
the
know. It
W.
don't feel like
F
like
your
with our
feelings.
eyes, we're
F
looking at a
your
team,
feelings.
and we looking at a team that look like 1
What's
and 8.
our record?
But
What's
we
our
8 and
record?
1. Hey,
And I have to go
that's my
back to
feelings.
this because
Who's number one in the
I
league?
still
Who's number one in the league?
I still believe this, right? These wins are building our character, so to speak. You know what I mean? Like, you know,
Yeah.
and I always referred to last year's Super Bowl champion. They were not winning blowouts last year. They were just winning games, and it made them battle tested. And that's why in the Super Bowl there was no panic when we were up 10 at halftime. There was no panic on their part because they had been playing like that all year long. So this does build our character and make us battle tested going down the line and into the playoffs. Winning games like this, there's nothing that's going to shake us. You know, when we get to the big time, first of all, we don't trail that much, but when we do get to the big games, there's not anything that's going to really shake us, man, because we're winning these games ugly, and again, we're still far from playing our best game, and we're still just churning out wins. We're going into the toughest stretch. 8-1.
I have a legitimate question. What makes people think that any NFC East game is going to be pretty or we're going to win by a blowout ever in the history of NFC East matchups? Like, when are we going to get back to reality of the fact that
we can't. We can't.
It's a
We're the
slugfest
Clouds.
whether we play Dallas. It's a slugfest whether we play the Giants, or it's a slugfest whether we play the Commandos. It always has been for generations. Like, what makes y'all think it was going to be something different today? It's always about just getting a win with an NFC East team. Real talk.
That's true.
Who's going to slug it out the most? Because we're going to punch each other in the mouth. Both of us. It goes both ways.
And that's a great assessment. That's a great thing because the NFC East is like, you know, your
make it make sense.
It's your family. You fighting your family all the time, and you know
all the time.
you know each other's tendencies. So it is a slugfest, and it is always going to be a difficult, tough.
It's a bloodbath out there. Come on, they trying to hurt us.
You make me think about one thing. I said this time a lot of times. If you win 2-3, a win is a win.
He said, "We greedy, Michelle. We want it all. We want it now."
Y'all greedy, spoiled, and hella unrealistic. Hella unrealistic.
This is one time for Brandon Graham, man. Give me an applause for Brandon Graham, man. I need a
They was killing that.
One time for Brandon Graham, man. That was great.
They were abusing him. They were beating him left and right. When they needed a big play or a sack or something like that, they didn't go to the other side. They came from the right side, right in the face of Dak. Listen, there's a lot to be desired, but like Michelle said, you know, we are 8-1. We get a bye week. We get to see some of the guys get healthy. Hope Dallas Goedert doesn't have a major injury. Even if he does, just do what Steve Smith did back in the day, put a cast on it and continue to play. You'd be all right. There are some good things to take away from this game. Some great things to take away from this game. Because when we went up 28-17, the confidence level, the offense was doing whatever they want. The nice pass to Devontae Smith for the deep touchdown, the innovative new play call that they had AJ Brown come across the formation for that touchdown. We haven't seen that this year. We haven't really, you know, took and give our offensive coordinator. We've been bashing them. We did put up 28 points today. We are in a top 10 averaging points per game. It might not seem
top
like
five, isn't it? I think we're top 5.
We may be. I gotta look at it.
No, we're top 5 in points per game.
And we did good on the ground too against a team that has a stout defense. We did great on the ground. I mean, our ground game was effective.
109 yards
in a big part.
109 total yards, and you know, it's just, again, as Eagles fans, it's the reaction right after the fact. Yes, we're elated that we won. I'm especially happy that we beat the Dallas Cow Turds. But you know what? I was almost right with the predictions. I wanted to be 34-17. I wanted us to win in a comfortable way where we're not getting people injured left and right. Now, I mean, there are tough situations. This is great time for the injured people to heal up. Like I said before, it's a great time for everybody to heal up and get ready for this long one.
All right, we kind of win a game like this. Instead of us being grateful, we focus in on the bad, right? But let's take a moment to focus in on the good, right? This team only gave up 6 points in the second half. That's good. That's good. They gave up. They almost didn't give up any. I mean, except for that drive where they gave up the 6. You know, I mean, they did a good job. They did a pretty good job. It only got harrowing at the end because of some questionable coaching, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
So, other than that, I still say it. I think that this team's talent is greater than the coaching that it's receiving. But thank God, because that talent.
Secondary.
Yeah, except for the secondary. yeah. But so they're winning sometimes in spite of, man, because I mean, that's the only way I can explain it, because these coaches are learning on the job. You can see it, like you can see that they're learning on the job. But thank God for Howie, man. Thank God for Howie. If this team, let's be honest, if this team had the same talent as the Commanders or the Giants, this would not be a good thing. This would not be a good thing because this coaching staff at this present moment would not be able to get the same production out of lesser talent.
But I
So
mean, that goes, yes, it's definitely the coach and staff has to get their ish together. At the same time, for them to be so green at their jobs and look how much they're excelling at this level, imagine these guys 2-3 seasons from now as coaches.
Yeah.
They're,
yeah,
they're
yeah.
they're performing at this level and it still has a lot to be desired early in their career as coordinators and head coaches. Like at the
Well,
very
we got like Alabama talent, like what I
I
mean. We got
know
like Georgia talent on in the pros. You know what I'm saying? It makes it a lot easier. Your
it
job a
does.
lot
It
easier
does.
when you got.
It
You know what I'm
does.
saying? When you got
It does.
when you got Georgia
It
talent on the
does.
pro level, man. They have they should be grateful too. They should be have a mound of gratitude to be able to cut their teeth
Absolutely.
with such talented players on their roster. Like, yo,
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, they
Shout
got
out
the
to
last
Cal.
two
I'm happy.
coordinators head coaching jobs. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
So
I
they're
mean,
doing something right with the coaches here because this is
Yeah.
where a lot of head coaches get plucked from.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do this. You know what? I could be very critical watching this game, being upset. Y'all see me watch the game, you know how intense I get. But you know what? I really want to sit back and actually enjoy
We
the
beat the
Eagles for
cow
what they are.
turds, y'all,
Eh,
and
We're
ain't
Yeah.
we're
nobody
eight
saying
and
nothing
one.
about that.
Yes, we should be
Mm-hmm.
9-0, but you know what? 8-1 feels good. It feels great. Being the top team in the NFL, being tested by winning teams, and winning those games is essential down the stretch. Like you have to play these type of games and say, you know what, we can win these games, and know that you can win these games. When you have these types of wins, it basically solidifies in the minds of the back of the players that we can win these tough games, no matter how ugly or how bad we might play, what penalty we might have, because self-inflicted wounds can end the game for you. We can still win a game in this
It's
fashion.
impressive. It's impressive. I mean, when you think about it, because I could just see the rest of the league looking at this like, damn, they I'm
They
talking
gave
about
the game
you
away.
look and be like, damn, they are not they fucking up and they still killing people. Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But you look from the outside like they fucking up and they still are head and shoulders over the other teams. Like
Yeah,
they they
on our
fucking
worst
up.
day,
Like
on our
they
worst day.
they ain't play their best game. They turned the ball over 4 times and still almost won that game. Like, yo, what the hell? Like, yo, what are you going to do? What are you going to do when you look at a game like this? Like, damn, they almost throw that away, but they still beat them. And they, you know what I mean? They shut them down in the second
Yep.
half.
Yes, they
So
did
it's
shut
a
down.
scary thing, man. It's a scary thing, and you're right. I need to be grateful. We're just string together wins and think about how crazy people thought we were when we were doing the prediction show at the beginning of the season, and at this point in the season, we had us at 8-1, and people was like, "Wow, that's
I think I was
I don't know."
undefeated. I might have been undefeated. I gotta go
Well,
back and look.
people didn't think we was going to beat Tampa. They didn't think we was going to
Yeah,
anybody. They didn't think we was going to
Yeah,
beat Miami. And look at Miami.
man.
yeah. Mhm.
I you know.
You know what it is.
This is the time where when people are going to start to separate themselves. You can't really judge a season until after week 8 and 9. You can't
Mhm.
start making assessments. Everybody made assessments about who we were, who the Niners were, who Tua was going to be. He was the reigning MVP. Josh Allen, like, who's the
Mhm.
big boys right now, and who's starting to take off away from the pack? That's what you need to be looking at, and who's folding.
Yeah, I mean,
Yep.
you're right. And the crazy thing about it, if I was a defensive coordinator or a head coach or from another team, I'm looking at the Philadelphia Eagles team, and I'm like, how do we attack them? Or we could attack them in the air. We could throw for 400 yards and still lose. All right, let's attack them on a run.
That part.
We can run for a little bit over 90 yards, where they don't give up a lot of rushing yards. The number one rush defense in the NFL. I guess we can't win that way. How the hell can we beat this team? Because they're winning every single game.
Mhm,
All right, let's
mhm.
see what the Jets do. Oh, they gave away the ball 4 times. That's how they lost.
Yeah.
We can't.
And
We
they
can't rest
stopped
on
turning
that.
it over the ball, as the season goes on. So
When you
we're
start
not
looking
gonna
at
have that either.
when you
No
start looking at
turnovers
all
today.
none. When you start looking at
No turnovers today.
those dynamics, it's like as the opposing teams, like how the
You
hell can
asked
we beat
out.
this team?
You asked out.
Yeah.
How can we
All right,
beat
let me
this
go to
Period.
team?
some comments. Deion Jones says should have been more aggressive that last offensive drive. I agree with that. Throw a safer wrinkle in to try to get the first down, which kills the game. Yeah, I can't disagree with that. Left Eye says we can't let Mahomes and Josh Allen play pitch and catch against us. I'm going to lose it. Yeah, but we're going to find out in about 2 weeks. So,
Mhm. Mhm.
Robert, Robert, tough schedule is still coming. Yep, you're right. That was the first game of that tough schedule, and then that first game of the tough stretch of our schedule, we're 1-0, and that's all we want to go every
Oh,
week is
but
just
they
one and
said
zero.
Miami was a tough stretch. It was supposed to start then, remember?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, they did say that.
Well,
So
okay,
we're
so
3-0,
right.
3-0 in that tough
Let's start
stretch.
when they said this tough stretch started. That was 3 games and 0. We 3-0. But go ahead.
3-0. Thanks to Lord, Philadelphia Eagles don't play next week, and I need a break from this issue. Gene says I don't understand why they're not playing Penny. Yeah, we had a Penny sighting tonight. That was
Yeah.
incredible, right?
Good rushes. Yeah, he had
He had a couple.
3 of them.
Yeah, he did.
Average 7 yards per rush. Did he score? No, he didn't score. No, he had 2 rushes for 8 yards. I'm sorry.
Marion says we will all sleep better tonight and looking forward to more action. Yeah.
Yeah.
Take a deep breath, fellas. Thank God for the bye week. Yeah, we are going to thank God, Wanda. Thanks for that. Jeremiah said Andrews nobody beat us. We beat ourselves. And that's a direct quote from the shell. Ed, I try and think about the dog days with Marion Campbell, Ray Rose. Just be grateful for where we are now. Wow.
Right? Ray
Wow.
Rose.
That if
Stop.
that don't bring it home
Some
right
of y'all
there,
don't even
you're right
know.
about it. Yeah. Like, yo, you don't even know, right? Ed,
Mm-mm.
I'm not going to mention that guy after Buddy or the guy before Doug.
Oh, oh,
All
oh.
right. That we thought, no, I'm sorry. That thought we would have had a Super Bowl hangover. The only hangover we have is the hangover from winning all these games. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Teams that don't win the Super Bowl usually are not 8-1 the next year with as
Yeah.
tough a schedule as we have too.
We
Like
could still
we have the
taste not
toughest
winning
schedule in the
anything.
league. Like, you know what I mean? Like they
Yeah.
said we had the toughest schedule in the league and we're 8-1. What? I don't know what else we gotta do. I saw
Tough
at
Eves.
13-4, and I
Tough
still think
Eves.
that that's around where we will be because some games at the end may not be important. Yeah, that's true. Like that second Giants game, we might not need that. Penny looked good when he was in there, John. The Eagles must have stock in high blood pressure medicine. All right, yeah. Jones says, Dion says, F those upcoming games. We'll jump off those bridges when we get to them. Yo, Tony said, Tony, our resident from down under. What's up, Tony? 8-1 is 8-1. You're right. And Ed is talking to Nichelle personally. He says, the goalpost move for Philadelphia. We had a weak schedule last year. San Fran and Miami have not beaten a single team with a winning record. Are the best still getting more love? Yeah, facts. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Gary. I am. Gary says, go get something to eat. Yeah, I like doing the play-by-play, but I'll be missing on my damn in-game snacks. I don't get a chance to eat them. Couldn't get no pizza, none of that. Y'all are saving me on getting fat, but I'll be starving. Like we used to say, we won, we shot the BB gun. They lost, they ate the applesauce.
Hey.
Hey. Yo, so yeah, we won, and that's the bottom line. We need to have some gratitude. We're 8-1, man. We can continue to brag. Like they said, I think Pat read that stat last on Thursday or whatever, but we have had since the beginning of last year, we've either had the best record or been tied for the best record in the league every week of the season. And that still stands true today because we have the best record in the league at 8-1. So hey, yeah, this is a good time, man. I guess we need to enjoy it. I say this often, right? We need to appreciate each week and each win. Each week and each win. Appreciate it. Enjoy it. I'm sorry I lost my head because it was so close. But let me get back to my Woosah moment and just enjoy it as it's happening, man. This doesn't happen often. We know he just brought up the Marion, the
Roads
Marion years
and the
and
Rose
things of that
years
nature. Yeah, the
and
Rhodes
Ray
years and stuff
Rose
like that.
years.
And here we are 2 years back to back. We are the cream of the crop, our roster. This too may be one of the best teams in Eagles history. Again, we get to experience that. So let's just have some gratitude. And the biggest thing is we beat the damn Cowturds. That's the bottom line right there. We beat the damn Cowturds. We should all be dancing and celebrating in the streets.
Yeah, we should be dancing in the streets. You see, I have no energy. I'm sitting here.
It drains. Don't get it
I'm
twisted.
I'm
It's
dr-
draining.
I feel like I played the
Everybody
whole
go
game.
buy a box of hair dye for all the gray hairs we got. I get it. We stressed.
It feel like I played the game. I'm like my voice is sitting here. I'm sitting upstairs with my grandpa, and I'm like, "Excuse my language, grandpa."
Listen, Merrill Reese didn't have a game from the beginning. Like he lost his voice before he even stepped foot on air from all the hype this week.
And the crazy thing about it, I hate to pour this into the air, but the refs was piss poor. These refs were some of the calls they called, some of the calls they missed. Man, it was piss poor. Like, thank
Man,
goodness
I'm
they
not
won.
going to be mad at them because that one fourth down play with Bradbury could have been called for the pass.
Yeah.
Shoot,
Yeah.
like yo,
Yeah.
like,
But it's both
I'm
ways
gonna
though.
let
It
them
does
go.
go both ways.
It
It
does
goes
go
both
does.
ways.
So they got away
Yeah.
with some. They got away with a lot of holding. A lot of
A
holding. That's
lot
all
of
they did.
holding.
Literally, that's all they did with a lot of receivers. You saw
Mhm.
Julio Jones was coming across the field wide open, and he was getting
Yeah.
tugged on his jersey. You saw that.
Yeah,
That was the daily occurrence on AJ Brown. That's why he only got 6 catches for 66 yards. He
Yeah.
scored a touchdown though. Devontae was getting mean on him, but they I mean, it is what it is. We beat the Cow Turds. It's time to celebrate. I'm gonna go get some food. I'm gonna drink some more of this bourbon. Because I'm out of the Jameson.
Yeah, I think I need a celebratory shot. So I'm gonna.
You know what?
get
I
out
got a little bit left for the Jameson. Oh yeah, heck yeah.
Oh goodness. Well, I'm going to go get something to eat too. So we can take a shot on the way out because I'm hungry as hell. All right. You guys, man, make sure you tune in on Thursday as we do upon further review, where we'll have some time to sit back and go over the game film and come back and talk about it. But right now we are 8-1. We just beat the Cowboys, all the Cow Turd fans, because you know how much we hate them, boy. I just can't.
Oh, you
I'm
know
gonna
they're
have to call a
already
couple,
blaming
as a
the
matter of
refs.
fact. Yeah,
They're already
they already
blaming
blaming the
refs.
refs. You know. I know I'm gonna hear 5 rings. You know, that's so old now. Like, like, dude, I don't care about no damn 5 rings. Take these 5-finger knuckles we gave y'all today. All right, so here we go to our Philadelphia Eagles. Man, everybody celebrate. Raise your glass to our Philadelphia Eagles and our win over the Cow Turds.
Wait. Pat said wait.
Oh, my fault. How long do it take to pour?
What?
No. What the hell he do?
How he gonna cause all that
How you
drama?
gonna call it and then go off?
Then go
Like,
off the air.
Oh,
Got us all in suspension here.
yeah. All right. Well, I guess we're gonna wait for
Let
Pat.
him
It's
have
like
it,
we wait for.
Jeremiah. Hold it down for us.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hold it down for us down there. Ed says half the Cowboy Nation just turned on the Lakers. All right.
I'm sorry, I unplugged my audio.
Oh, all right. Okay. Pat about the boot. All right. He said Pat about the boot. All right. So here we go. Here's our celebratory shot as we take it out of here. You guys have a great week. Come back on Thursday, 7 o'clock. Same bat channel. All right. So down the hat to our Philadelphia Eagles over the Cow Turds. 3, 2, 1. All right, you guys. We're out. See you guys on Thursday.
5, 4, 3, 2, smash him up, crack that fool, quarterback crack, yo, sack that fool, hit him.